Welcome to my channel. I'm Tarasha. I hope everyone's having a good day. So this is going to be my Bad Boys Ride or Die / Bad Boys 4 review. This is going to be non-spoiler just because I like doing non-spoilers, but I also like doing spoilers just because I'm gonna still give you my my overall review of the movie. I believe Bad Boys Ride or Die is a good movie to go and see for the summer. Okay, for me, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence have very good on-screen and off-screen chemistry. This buddy cop or buddy detective movie is fantastic. The action is here, the comedy is here. It's amazing and I love it. Now let's talk about how charismatic Will Smith is. I already knew this just because of his other movies. You know the crazy thing, this morning, when I usually watch movies in the morning when I wake up and I'm doing my routine and stuff, I have to have a movie on or a TV show on, depending. I was watching Made in America, which stars Whoopi Goldberg, Nia Long, and Will Smith is in it. And he was charismatic then. That was in the 90s. He's still charismatic throughout all of his movies that he's done. Especially with this Bad Boys movie, Bad Boys 4, is that he's just he just comes off the screen very loving and stuff. And I love that for him. And I love the fact in this movie there's character building just from the first movie that we seen in the 90s, which I didn't see until I was like 12. But I love that movie, the first one. And you see, Mike Leary is a woman. He's a womanizer, if you want to say it that way. He like women, you know. He's a player. But in this one, he's more grown up. He not to spoil or anything, he has someone now, you know, and I love that for him. And he's trying to figure it out and stuff. And then it goes to Martin Lawrence's character, who's always been a family man. His kids are growing up. He has still a strong marriage. Him and Will Smith still go tit for tat, but they love each other. They've been boys since the beginning of, you know, their. Well, I think they've been boys since their career. I don't know if they knew each other like in high school. I don't know if that's ever been like in there, but like they just have love for each other and they always have each other's back. Now let's talk about Reggie. Now, the first time we seen Reggie was in Bad Boys 2. When he came to the door, and these two wanted to frighten him because he was about to go on a date with Martin Lawrence's character's daughter. I was like, okay, what are they going to do? And if you look on YouTube, that video alone got so many views because it's one of the most funniest scenes in that movie. It's one of the most funniest, and we seen him in the third one, right? And he gets married to the daughter, and then we see him in this fourth one. And I want to just not to spoil too much. He's the MVP of this movie, I believe. Okay, Reggie is a really good character. Yes, he's a Marine. We found that out in the third movie. He is a really good character. He knows what to do. He has that family's back, right? And then there are a lot of callbacks, I believe. Just some of the shots that they did for the fourth one makes me reminisce of the first one. There's a certain character from the first one that's in here, and it was just, when I was sitting in the movie theater and I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, I got you. That's a callback. Some of the shots were callbacks. It was just really good because it's just it's so funny. Martin brings the funny. Will brings the just being lovable and charismatic and being the person that he is with his character. Just love it. Now I want to say this: the marketing team needs applause. Okay? Just because every time I'm on the internet, because I'm on social media most of the day, right? And I seen they are in interview after interview. They're doing, internet, social media stuff. They're going here, going to Miami, going all types of places, and making sure people go and say, "Oh, this movie is here. Go and watch it." And it made, I believe, opening weekend made it made its money back, because I believe the budget was $100 million, and it's doing quite well, really well in the box office, and now it's surpassed its $1 million mark in the franchise. Right, you got 4 movies. It's made $1 billion already. Love that, right? And there's already discussions for a 5th one, which you could build on that with the characters they have, like Michael Larry's son. You could build off of him. You could build more off of Reggie. You could do so much with just that cast and just build their characters more. Because one thing I love to see is when you see a franchise and you see, okay, this is where this character was in the first movie, but they've had so much growth through the other movies that we see where they came from. We see they're from point A to point B, and this is how their life is now. They've grown, and I love that. Anything, it could be a TV show, it could be a movie. I like to see characters grow. Characters make mistakes just like real people, and they learn from those mistakes, and you can see that from the movies or the episodes or whatever, whatever character that you love, right? And I love that. And that's what they did with Bad Boys Ride or Die. These characters are growing. These characters are making mistakes, learning from those mistakes, dealing with family problems, panic attacks, just real life stuff. And they make a lot of that in Bad Boys franchise. Most of that stuff, when I look at it and I watch it, it's like I'm laughing out loud, okay? Certain things can be so funny, but certain key moments could be serious, and it's teaching you a lesson. And I love that. For me, is that if I would rate a movie, I don't rate movies when I do my reviews. I probably should be doing that now. But if I would rate this movie 1 through 10, I would rate it a 9.5. Okay? I really would, because it had everything that I look into a comedy action movie. You made me laugh. You had good action. There was nothing boring in between point A to point B through the movie. The beginning to the end of this movie was phenomenal. Okay? We had a big action scene. You had an ending, you had a middle, you had a beginning, you had a middle, and you had an ending. Which are good things to have in a movie, because sometimes you'll have like a beginning, right? And then you have sometimes, not all movies, but have like a lacking moment, like, why is this in this movie? But that, with this movie, it wasn't. It was like, okay, beginning. Excuse me. Middle, and then ending. It was not like, okay, beginning, middle, like that. There was no pauses. It was just, this is the movie. It was just fantastic. And the person I was sitting next to in the movie, we were just talking to each other. It was fun. That's why I love going to the movie theater, because you have a good experiences and you look back on that. It was amazing. If you guys want to go and see Bad Boys Ride or Die, go and see it. I seen it on a Saturday, and it was so fun. It really was. There was a lot of people in the movie theater. People were hyped to watch this movie, and I did like a little thing about the movie. I'll put it in my YouTube shorts if you guys want to check it out. I think it's already there. I don't know if I put it there or not, but If it's not, I'll put it there. But if you guys want to go and check out Bad Boys Ride or Die, go and check it out. And y'all tell me in the comments, what is your favorite Bad Boys movie from 1 till 2 and 3 and now 4, if you guys have seen the movie. But I hope everyone is having a good day. Over here we talk about the things that we love, and I hope everyone's having a good day today.